Florida's governor race is really interesting. You have Byron Donalds, who's a representative in Congress out of Florida. This man, James Fishback, has been extremely vocal. To my understanding, they both have some sort of immigrant background. I'm more familiar with Byron Donalds. He has a Jamaican, Panamanian immigrant background. He is a first-generation American. And James Fishback has kind of like, I'm just becoming familiar with this man because he called Byron Donalds a tether and a slave to corporations. He is stating that it's okay for him to refer to Byron Donalds in this way because Byron Donalds is tethering on to our group, the Black American group, that with no immigrant connection at all. And I will say this, immigrants come to America for themselves. They say that they come to America for the opportunities. And in a way, they are opportunists when they're trying to make their way to wherever they're trying to reach in America. I'm not saying they all are, but many are opportunists by any means necessary, and it does not matter how they get to where they want to go or what they obtain. Can we talk about the people that have been convicted in Minnesota? The Somali community, that has become an international fraud scam situation, right? By any means necessary. Opportunists. There was an opportunity there to steal money, and they did. Opportunity by any means. Opportunists is all I can say. And not just the Somalis. Nigerians have been scamming the globe for a long time. They're one of the group of people that come over here and think, or they are first generation and think they can have a difficult conversation on behalf of Black America in a context that's really benefiting. The thing in common is some of these people, these Black immigrants, really don't understand the ethnic Black American context, but they want to move and speak in a way that they do. Many have pretended for a while that they were Black American, and you find out, oh wait, you're not us. That's why you move and you speak in a certain way. Now, I don't believe that it is James Fishback's place to be calling Byron Donalds a tether or a slave of any kind. But as usual in America, when our group comes up with something or uses, a type of reference in a way, it catches on and other groups of people start using it. We can go from Black fatigue, woke, Karen, there's just all kinds of things, right? So it was just a matter of time before you started hearing non-Black people refer to racially Black immigrants as tethering on to our ethnic group here. An example of a tether might be Tania Fernandez Anderson out of Boston. She was on the city council, and you could see clips of her being, very vocal about the history of our people and we and us Black people and America did this, when actually America allowed her to immigrate from Cape Verde. She's not experienced the historical facts that she's talking about. And she has resigned from her municipal seat in Boston. However, this lady was fraudulent, committed crimes, and had not the delineation stands taken place, this lady would be just seen as a black person committing fraud, not as a black immigrant from Cape Verde committing fraud in America by way of having an opportunity, right? So there is a big difference. And I just think that Black America is coming to a realization that there has to be a different way of moving. You can't keep doing the same things as the elders say and get a different result. There has to be some change. That's one of the reasons why I definitely believe in term limits with these politicians. They get comfortable there and they just do things to stay there. Tim Walz out of of course he's not black, but should have stepped down. The Somalis, right? Opportunity to come here because of their wretched homeland. And by any means necessary, they took the opportunity. Those that frauded the welfare system in Minnesota became ultimate opportunists and frauded millions and millions of dollars. And it's an international scheme at this point. If I've not said so, Social Nurse here, thanks for stopping by. I believe that the delineation stance is appropriate. It's appropriate. I believe that all of this stuff that is going on in the country is eye-opening in so many ways. So Byron Donalds may actually win governor seat in Florida. The president has endorsed him. I don't know how much that will or won't help, but I actually do not believe that Byron Donalds will be really beneficial even to immigrant groups, right? He's going to maintain what the current administration advocates for. Now, he's definitely not going to do anything special for our ethnic group, but Byron Donalds, by any means necessary, my opinion, I'm speculating, has probably been extremely opportunistic concerning taking from the Black American established community, socially and politically, here in the United States, to catapult himself and to move forward to where he wants to be. And it's just something we're going to have to deal with as ethnic Black Americans. You know, we've got different intersection titles going on, FBA, ADOS. We're known as the African American. The point is, our people are not immigrants. Our people were here in this country enslaved, and we have a specific history. And we should never forget that. And we should also continue to use our history to push forward, right? Be thankful for what our people have gone through. And we definitely should disallow people from being opportunistic parasites to our community and we not get anything out of it. Just my thoughts, Social Nurse.